Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of U4 as the Golden Horde. And I apologize for the previous episode where we didn't even unpause, but yeah, I wanted to figure out the economics of this game, and I still haven't, but I feel I'm getting closer. Here the return on investment and the investment fund, they are going to be the same, because it's always going to be the same cost for building the darn thing, right? So the I don't know, I don't recall if there are events that reduces the cost of building buildings in specific areas. I do not recall if that's the case. But at least now I can go and look at that number specifically. Oh, Tula looks wonderful. 0.76. 0.87 in Rushed. That is high. 0.6. 0.5. 0.4. Okay, let's go and look at Rushed. Yeah, I know we are going to pause, I promise. At some point. Rushed. That sounds like an Indian province, or it's not even close to India. Never mind. It's here, it's in a state, which is probably why it's going to have such a high value increase. So we're going to multiply this from 1.5 on to 2.5 on. So the base trade value is going to be 5 times 2.5 instead of just 1.5. So that's going to be 14 and something, 20. And let's see, half of 7 is 3.5. So somewhere around... Oh good lord, mathematics. I hate mathematics. 12.5? Is that the value? 5 times 2.5 is 12.5. Yeah, okay. Something like that then. 12.5 in a trade value. It's going to increase the production value as well, because that's, let's see. Oh boy. Trade value plus 0.63. Because that's this value divided by 12, right? So that's going to be, that goes to 12.5, so this base value is going to go up to 1 ducat about, plus all the modifiers. And at that point the workshop is going to pay off itself, because then the workshop is going to be more valuable, because that's going to be added to the local production value after you've added the manufacturer's value. Ah! Okay, so workshops in and of themselves are good in high production provinces initially, and later on, if you build a manufactory, they're going to be even better to increase this value. Got it. Regardless, what you're basically telling me is that building this thing down here gives an income hike here, significant income hike there, but it's also going to give a trade value increase from 7.5 ducats to 12.5 ducats. That's an additional 5 ducats. That's going to be in the local node. So we're adding 5 ducats in the local value here. Annually. So I have to split that by 12 first before I even add it here. Let's be generous. Let's say it's another half ducat a month, right? And we're going to be collecting how much of that? A third of that half ducat. Let's pretend something like that. So 0.15 a month in trade income added. Something like that. Someday I'm going to look this up properly. But yeah, it is a good investment. Let's call it that. Let's trust the rating here, because this is what we're definitely going to get, and then we're going to get more on that top of that. Anyway, we're going to build that manufacturing in Rush. There we go. And we're going to unpause. Yes, I know, it's terrifying. I know. Yeah, we're going to unpause. We're going to deal with the rebels, squish them everywhere we can, and we're going to run out the disaster, I think. I'd like to start another war, but I don't think I dare for some time. Can we make claims right now? We can. What have I made in claims? Not much, so I want to claim... I honestly don't know. Refusal to pay taxes? What? How dare they? I need my taxes. Rather, I need their tax money. So I can pay for everything I'm trying to pay for. Is there any province of theirs that I really want to claim? Oh, Hormuz. Of course, Hormuz. Let's see. Okay, so that's fine. Particularists in where? Which province? Bayuli. Okay, do I have any troops anywhere near Bayuli? Bayuli. That one. Okay, in this province. That's fine. I did have an army over there. I also have one down. What the hell is this? Oh, did I intend to build a new army from that? I think I did. Someday. Because I do believe I have 1448 as a default template for everything else, right? Yes. But I don't think we're gonna do that just yet. Was that what I was saving up money for? Might have been. Might have been, but so be it. You aren't actually quelling any revolts there. I suppose you can start marching on Bayuli. It's fine. There we go. Cochin back under our control. Fantastic. Revolt risk seems fairly low right now. There goes Kipchak. You're gonna have to beat that thing down. Yarkand, I do not give a damn about you. Sorry. I don't mind you going independent, Yarkand. Please do. That's gonna make you easier to conquer later on. But for now, let's not do this. Was there anything else I was waiting for? I do believe I already got the institution, right? And we don't have any loans. I suppose I could be building universities. Okay, you also go towards Bayuli. You might get them first after all. Where's the darn province now? Ah, where'd you go? There you are. Still Bayuli, right? I don't recall if it does that in EU4 anymore. I know it used to be in EU3 at the very least, that the province would change. The province where things would rise up would change based on the end of the month. And then it would calculate, are your troops there? At least it felt that way. Because if you had your troops there, the game would throw it to another province. So that you couldn't really, like, prepare in the same way. Fars, aren't we integrating you? We're not, actually. Ah, don't do that. No, no, no. Why aren't we integrating you? Do you have Reconquest CBs? You do not have Reconquest CBs. So I should integrate you. Unless I want to feed your land into the Timurids. Which I suppose I could. Because then I could declare war on the Timurids multiple times and just not worry about it. Because I wouldn't be, my land wouldn't be coring blocked. Anyways. And when did this event pop again? It's been a few months now. So yeah, we're not going to take that royal marriage. Sorry. No! No, my gold mine! No! Stupid gold mine. We are still a fair distance away from Bash. Yeah, I'm gonna just click this event so I know I have it. Want to make darn sure we actually get the event. So there we go. So I can probably keep you here for now. But anyway, the gold mine in Bashkird. It's unfortunate. You know what? You're gonna get a university. Because we're gonna develop up that gold mine again. Gold is good, but I want to cheapen the cost. New technology? Yes, let's go with more line infantry. Are we waiting for anything there? I don't think so. So, we're getting up on another ID group. So, what's going to be the next one? Are we finally going to go and grab economic? Can I grab economic? I don't think I can. Malinadu. Where is Malinadu? There you are. Okay, you're converted. Add to company. Did I already convert to... No, I did not. There you are. Malabar. Never. Okay, never mind. What about up here? 18 months. Sounds great. Is it a trade center? Yes, it is. Disloyal officers, huh? Okay. I'm gonna use tradition and manpower in favor of... yeah, that's fine. Yeah. You gain some local autonomy. Go you. I hope I can remember to boost up the gold mine again. I'll forget, I know I will. But that did hurt our income, I think. Maybe not as much, because we have multiple gold mines now. Zimbabwe and Butua. Why did I not pay as much? It's because you're right, I haven't developed Mappa yet, have I? No, I haven't. You know what? We're gonna build a university down there. And here. Well, since we have the money for it. To slightly lessen the cost, because again, we're gonna be paying that multiple times most likely, so why the hell not? Try to lessen the blow. If I attack Gujarat directly, I'll have to fight alone most likely. But that would be our best bet. Smash them directly in 1670, get as much as we can out of them, then see whoever they guarantee and drag in the Ottomans. And I might want to keep the Karakunlu around, because I need some way to break this horrific alliance between Ming and the Ottomans. Which is all sorts of terrifying. Yeah, who would become my friend at the moment? Just for funsies, let's see. Everyone in the north. Help us for the Ming. Everyone in Africa, more or less. What about Europe? England and Spain, and oh my. We actually have some options. Holy smokes, when did Tuscany get that big? Look at Tuscany. Tuscany has devoured the Pope. Go Tuscany. I'm actually a bit impressed there. Anyways, supporters of the Great Sultan. Oh, so I can buy legitimacy and prestige, which is not really necessary. I'll rather just take this. Replenish on manpower reserves a little bit. The aim is to finish that as soon as possible, right? So, active for 10 years. If I fight a war here, it's going to be against Lithuania and Poland. And I could also fight Sweden, but I don't think I want to. I mean, Sweden isn't still a tributary. It's kind of funny. They also have their Swedish Space Marines, so I'm not that keen to fight them. Which finished here? That's Gujarat. Gujarat, can I claim more stuffs of yours? Like Ahmedabad. I converted Ajmer, that's here. To company, please. Thank you very much. I could go from the north, but I do want to finish these centers of trade quickly. So we can add them to the trade companies and grow rich. I want to grow rich as much as possible. Jaunpur. Can I make another claim on you? Not yet. Need 55 points. Okay, that's gonna take a while. Do I want to integrate Sistan? I already asked myself that, didn't I? You have all your cores now. But if I fight the Timurids directly, which I might well do, I'll take money, thank you. Especially now that we're building for cheap. Anyway, Zimbabwe needs a university. Where was the other gold mines? Sofala and Kilwa. Sofala and Kilwa. Kilwa. Someday you're going to deplete that gold mine, so here you go, have a university. I want to be ready. And now we're going to go back to manufactories as soon as you have the money for them. Because there are still a couple of them that are very valuable. 0.78. 0.87. It's insane. Those values are insane and I like them. You're going to go and protect trade. In Indus. It's nice how all this trade basically flows towards Novgorod now. Well, most of it. Some of it flows up here. It's a good thing. It's kind of good to keep them around. To keep either Karakundu or the Timurids around, so that they ferry things up to Persia. An inheritance! What do you know? Okay, there goes Utrecht. I think that's the first inheritance we've seen all game. I mean, I know they're more rare now. The whole Game of Thrones thing was changed a couple of times. I haven't considered what that is like now. You know what? We have to play a Catholic country again someday. And try the Game of Thrones. Though by the time this episode goes live, I will have started one other E4 game. As Hungary, that goal there isn't really to play the Game of Thrones. But I do think if we're going to ever play an HRE minor again. And there are a couple I might want to play. I have need the achievements for Saxony and Hesse and Dietmarschen and quite a few others. The Dietmarschen is really Game of Thrones material. I forgot to check the separatists popping out of the... Oh, never mind, we're gonna kill them. You want... Yeah, that's fine. What? France? Why are you fighting France? The French conquest of Jambi. Are they actually coming for India? No. Oh, they're trying to get Malacca. Ah, I see. I wouldn't mind if they lost these provinces. Damn it, Jaunpur. Why did you have to find me out, huh? That was rude. Okay, we're gonna be building... Oh. That one. Wait. Oh, Sweden has liberty desire. Well, they've been a loyal vassal for quite a long time. Loyal tributary. I want to move towards legalism, that's fine. So why are you suddenly cranky? Relative power. Which is fine, so I'm gonna lose out on 11 points a year. Ah. I've had worse. I don't really care. They're not going to declare an independence war, I think, as a tributary. They're just going to stop paying money. Could of course cancel the tributary, which would maybe be in my interest. Let's grab this tech. More trade efficiency is more money is good. So now we're good for the next 12 years on all techs. So now we can actually start to consider investment and stuffs like that. Ooh. Oh, missionary zeal. I like this. Oh yeah, and estates. Are they ready to be manipulated? No. Well, sort of. How long until the next point deduction? That's next month. Okay. I'm gonna wait until next month then. Before I steal all the burgers' money. So we're just gonna be quite calm about all this. Gonna lose some aggressive expansion. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point. The nations that we care about are the ones we don't really care about this. We're just gonna try to eat all of that in a quick succession, and we have to turn towards Ming somehow. Anyways, that's all the modifiers. So time to do some funky footwork here. Amirs, we're gonna call the diet for you. 65, you're above 55%. At this point, actually, that's only 40. Oh, never mind. 42,000 manpower. That's actually pretty good. But I still think I want the points. We can use that for development, right? So thank you for the points. The Dhimmi we do not care about. I know the point of the Dhimmi is to try to manipulate them so you get cheaper tech costs, right? But it's so iffy to do so. And at least in my experience. Anyways, monopoly charges for the Merchant Guild, that's fine. 50%, that's good too. Don't want to push you up to 75, it's just not worth it. And demand your support, yeah, sure. Can I do anything else to please you? No, so if I do that I can't steal your money. But points are good too. Here though, we are gonna seek the support. Didn't actually need to do that, did I? You're at 70%. Are you artificially inflated? Yes, you are. That would cross the line, 70.1. Can't do that. Nah, it's fine. I mean, we already have quite a lot of admin points anyway. Just let's take what we can. So I want to take your money. That's gonna make you disloyal, and we're gonna have less trade efficiency and lose a ton of money. So I guess I'll have to wait until this recovers, which is fine. Let's see, where's the next rich manufactory? That was the one in Tula, wasn't it? 0.66 there, but the Tula one was 0.78, so... There you go. Now this one only lists the ones that can be built. So there might be some provinces out there where a manufacturer can be built that's of better value. But you wouldn't know about it, which is kind of annoying. Still, 0.95 ducats now, because we got the extra boost to our trade efficiency and everything. This year is insanely annoying, losing so much money. Okay, so if I killed Poland, we'd make more money. Because Poland is stealing 10 ducats right there from us. And we gain some of it back, but a lot of it is stolen from Poland. We might just have to do something about that. So, do I want to use my diplomatic points to boost up the gold mines, or do I want to use them to integrate Fars? Nah, I think I'm good where I am. And anyways, is there a way for me to see where points would give me the most money? Can you tell me that here? That's the cost. but not the economic gain from doing a development in that province. Yeah, here you listed monthly tax income, right? By adding there. Can I sort this list by this tax increase value somehow? Because that's what I want to know. I want to know which province will I get the most money. And then I want that divided by the amount of points I'm going to invest. Because that's going to give me the highest taxes for points return. There must be a way to see that value. Is it in the ledger? I need to find out. There must be a way. To see that, I need to see provinces. Province development is probably the one I'm looking for. No, those are just total development and the base tax development. So you won't tell me what the number I'm looking for. Basically, what I have to do is to take the base value of every province and then add a +1 to it. Right? Isn't it a +1 for tax value? 18, so if I do that, it's going to be a +1 tax base tax, yes. Monthly taxing 0.16. So basically in this province, for example, it would be 0.16 ducats a month divided by the point investment, which is 141 points. That would tell me how many ducats I get per point spent, right? And that's the value I'll need to know, sorted for my entire country. Because then I know where I can get the most bang for my monarch points. Where I can get the most money back for my monarch points. And I don't think that's possible to see. Not without going to every single province and check that out. I mean, this interface would be the logical place for it. But it can't list that in any way. But this is the logical one, and it has the value right here. Monthly tax income plus 009. Like, that's the value. I need to know that value sorted for all my provinces. Rather than have to go through each of these. And of course, that value divided by the monarch point investment, or the top cost investment. Because it should, for example, list Muscowy here, which would have a very high development cost. These, for example, 0.16 there and 0.15 there, and the base cost is the same. Didn't we make... Let's see. Let's go to Bashkiri first. Have you finished your university? It is built. Is it worth adding the encourage development? That's paying money to save monarch points. It's gonna be 0.6. No, that's gonna be 0.6 ducats monthly. So that's gonna be 6 ducats or so at least. We're gonna be paying 6 ducats in order to invest. How many points less? 15. That wouldn't be much. But it would be some. Let's... okay, right now the base cost is going to be 51 points per development. And this reduces it by 10%. So I'm paying 6 ducats to save 30, 40 points, something like that. It's worth it, certainly. But I have to remember to cancel it afterwards. Well, we'll wait until we have saved off some points. The reason I want to check that now is I was wondering if I should spend my admin points there. But if I do that, that's going to increase the cost for boosting up the production of the gold mine, which is what we really want to boost up, so... Regardless, I think I'm going to look around the map a bit and see where I have a good tax collection thing going. And we're going to add our investments there, I think. Time for a break. Thank you for watching.